Another item that I've heard about from many different campers happens to be some of the different activities that we offer here at camp. Let's start with the first one with the adventure trail. I understand it's a huge loss that when we had to decommission that, and it's something that as a camp we need to find a way to get that back. So we've been reaching out to different people. We did have a week one camper that came back and said their family foundation would be willing to donate $20,000 to the adventure trail, providing we can come up with a match. So we talked to, we mentioned this to a few different people, and boom, we had the match already. Is it enough to cover the full adventure trail? No. It's as we're looking at the different options for our adventure trail to get enough activities that, like what we had back out there, you're looking at close to $85,000. And that's the reason for that is because everything needs to be from a manufacturer. It needs to be certifiable for safety aspects, and you got all the shipping charges. Once you put this in, you need this special wood fiber to be the ground material, and all of that just adds to the cost of it. Thankfully, we're able to install this ourselves with the support of the manufacturer just on site, letting us know where things need to go. That's going to save us close to $40,000 right there. So we're looking at a little over $80,000 to put an adventure trail in, but that is our goal. We've got areas marked out along the old adventure trail area. The representative is going to be coming out soon to take a look at our site just to verify that what we want to do will actually fit in those different areas. And then we'll be able to purchase the equipment and have it delivered in the spring with the goal of having a special work weekend to be able to install this this new adventure trail. So it is something that we are working on. We feel strongly about it. The advisory board has been very supportive to make sure that this is something that does move forward. Now, in addition to that, we are looking to revamp just our entire adventure programming. I know a lot of people have missed the zip line, and while we might not be getting the zip line back right away, we did have a donor come forward who is interested in helping us with a climbing tower or a climbing wall. So I know we lost the climbing wall and the bouldering wall inside Alexander. This would be an outdoor wall, 30, 40 feet tall that we'd be able to put not only our campers and stuff through it, but it would be great for our school program as we look to develop that and develop our corporate retreats and other college groups and stuff like that. So this would be a good opportunity for us to raise some more money in revenue, just having more people here on site. And so we are working through those designs and everything right now. Ideally, sometime in 2023, we'd be able to install this climbing wall. We just don't have a final timeline on that right now. In addition to the adventure program, though, we've heard a lot of desire to have more options back in the craft shop, and we are looking at that. The issue with clay, because I hear a lot of people wanting clay, and I would love to be able to try clay myself. But when I talk to people about clay, now that we're at a 6-day operation currently, it's really hard. It really compresses the time frame of firing at 2 different times. But we need to look at different options. Maybe it's as long as we are upfront with what the expectations are for different things. Maybe it's that we just say you can play with clay and we can fire it, but you just might not be able to paint it and get it fired a second time. So if people are okay with that, here's the opportunity. We just need to look at those options and see how we can do this to make clay another option for people. The other thing with that is the leather craft. And that one is just a matter of, during COVID, the leather room turned into a storage area. We don't have a lot of storage for our craft bins and everything like that. So we need to look at that and just look at how can we get leather up and running again for people. So it's just a matter of analyzing some things that way and seeing how we can just make it happen. But it's something we are looking at, and hopefully we can have that by 2023 as well. The last big item that was missing that people commented about were the horses. And I'll just let you know, we are doing everything that we can to bring horses back. It is a big insurance item. The insurance companies don't necessarily like having horse programs because it is a potentially dangerous activity. We are working with the association to see if we can get insurance coverage for horses. But even if we get that, then we need to look at just the horse program as a whole. The current company the current farm that we've been working with, they raised their prices from $800 a horse to $1,500 a horse. and that just makes it very hard to maintain a program that doesn't lose a lot of money. So if we just need to look at other options. Are there other farms out there that could potentially provide us with horses that will be safe and just work for us at a price that we can afford? So I will be reconvening our horse committee. I've reached out to a few of the members already, and that they're interested in reconvening that committee. I need to reach out to a few more, but we are looking at different options right now, and finding ways to possibly bring back our horse program, because I do believe that it is an important part to Deer Valley experience, and we need to find a way to make it work. It's just there are a lot of moving pieces to that one, so I just ask that you bear with us as we work through those moving pieces.